Hello, chat. Hello, chat. I know. I'm late. I will admit, I am late. I must have needed more sleep than what I thought I did after last night. But you know, we're here trying to do new camera position. That even works, but I guess let's start our dating and probably didn't also help that it's right. Felt just even more inclined to just sleep even longer. Or like, I think it's just like something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The brain is not processing right now because we just woke up, so we'll figure it out. Hopefully.
Team 17.
Oh my god, I don't have it on the right thing.
Sassy Chap
We
Games.
saw that before we got started.
Date everything.
I think last time we left off, we got love with the microwave. I'm not. I wish this game would stop with the doubles. Not needed. Okay. You can't talk. Can't talk to Tony.
Hey, teacher's pet over here.
Hey, baby.
I was just telling Shelly about you.
Wow, he's talking about us.
You had long enough to chew over the workshop? You ready to prove yourself?
Keep you off your feet.
Yeah, that's the spirit. All right, let's see what you got. You got a crush on me, real bad.
Yeah.
Passion rages through your body every time you see me. You see me walking your way, looking handsome and strong and all that. Now, what do you do?
Throw myself at your feet, begging for a crumb of your attention. I make myself look busy immediately. I pretend to be busy while superstitiously checking out your tool belt. Huh?
Oh, taking a page out of old Tony's playbook, huh? I didn't even tell you that part. You really are paying attention.
Oh, we've been paying her real close attention.
Oh, yeah? You better watch it. You still got a test to do. You keep talking like that, this workshop's ending early. Next.
Is that a bad thing?
I come up to talk to you because all that looking hot and busy's got me dying to get to know you. I tell you, I would like to see you sometime. How do you handle that?
I get myself a makeover from head to toe using the assumptions I made from our brief conversation. I tell you to take a long walk off a short pier, jerk off. I turn myself into the person I think you'll find hottest while telling you very clearly just what sort of tools I'm into.
Oh, now that's the stuff right there. You give me what I want, and you make sure I never have to show you who I am inside?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we in the business call a win-win, baby.
Cool. Here we go. Win-win, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
All right, time to see how you did. Hey, look at that. I knew you'd make me proud.
Cool.
The student has become the master. Can't ask for better than that. All right, that's all I had for the workshop. right, look. My wisdom's simple and clean. Little contract and wisdom for you. You get the job done faster and cheaper, you can pocket the rest for yourself. Okay, now that that's all over, let's hear it. Give me your feet. Let me know what I can do for the next student.
Your notes, you're perfect.
I knew you had a good eye. This right here's solid construction, baby. So now that you're an expert, let's just test all that new knowledge you got.
Who asked me a question?
Okay, what's the capital of Turks and Caicos?
The fuck? I mean, a question about dating.
Cockburn Town!
What?
The capital of Turks and Caicos, and also what happens when you swing that hammer a little too freely, if you know what I mean.
What?
You know, hammer.
Yeah, I got it. Hammer, penis, I made the connection.
You get it? Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, we get it, Timmy.
Well, anyway, all right. You want I should ask you some questions about dating. So let's see. All right. You're at the movies, and your date pulls the old yawn and stretch move. It's classic, but a little outdated. What do you do?
I let it happen and snuggle into them. I loudly ask, what are you doing? Our hands glide in midair because I'm doing that too. Good one.
Oh, that's cute. But don't you think you deserve someone bolder than that?
There's nothing wrong with the classic.
Ah, noted. Now, a real date would just tell you how hot you are and put their arm around you with no pretext, but we ain't all me. We all gotta start somewhere, you know? But your date should know they gotta do better. All right. Your date asks you how you got so damn sexy and why your construction is so impeccable. Your answer?
Tell them I was simply born this way.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'll have to try that one out.
Maybe instead of all these hypotheticals, I could just give you some of my own advice.
Man, you learn real quick. All right, shoot.
You don't ignore people you like, you talk with them, flirt, etc.
I don't know about that.
You also don't try to be someone you're not, just be yourself.
Yeah, I think I want a second opinion. You know, on account of your romantic life being a dumpster fire. No offense.
I don't have to be a romantic prodigy to have bad advice. None taken. It's very pot meat kettle situation.
We're gonna need to bring Rainey in here. And by we, I mean you.
Rainy as a record player, Rainy.
Yeah, that's the one. A real doll. Real musical genius.
I mean, I can talk to her, I guess.
Talk, haul, same difference in the construction biz. Now get out there and make me proud, kid. Don't forget to talk to Rainey next time you come through. I'm gonna take lunch.
Okay, chat, so we gotta go talk to the Rainy record player. I don't know what that was. Go talk to the record. I don't know.
Rainey is in her own world once again, jamming out to a record so unpleasantly high-pitched and sped up, you're amazed no one has come by to complain.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. You just couldn't get enough of my gay little tunes, huh?
Your gay little... What is that about? Better believe it.
I knew you couldn't stay away. This house is full of wet blankets, man. I can't believe I'm here cutting the rug all by my lonesome. Time was, I'd be surrounded by sheets and Shebas all dolled up and ready to dance the night away. But I can't dwell on that.
Really?
I can shimmy and shake just fine all by myself.
Guys, why are the girls so lame?
Rainey turns away from you, dancing to her own heart's content without a care in the world. She ignores you entirely, jamming out to her unpleasantly, and then, with no warning or fanfare, the music stops with an unpleasant scratch.
Enough!
Oh.
The needle of Rainey's record player is clutched in the hands of the perfectly coiffed and powdered Scandelabra. He somehow manages to look both put out and flirtatious all at once. He leers at the two of you, an artificial smile plastered to his pale face.
Hey, what gives?
I am trying to work on my love poetry. Normally, it would be effortless for an artist of my caliber.
Is love poetry?
But your disgusting chaos noise is filling the house and pushing all the meter out of my mind. Either shut it off, or give me a little kiss.
Oh my god. That's awfully rude.
It is, isn't it? I can't believe you made me come all the way over here from the other end of the table, practically.
Oh, pipe down, you powdered palooka. Mind your potatoes and get lost.
Do you even hear the nonsense she spouts? It is impossible to speak to her. Why, even in the best of times, the music she played was unbearable. Though, of course, it's become even worse since she took that tumble.
What tumble?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I would never tell.
Oh, you shit stirrer.
She simply hasn't been the same since that party. If you want to know more about this scandal, I would ask Celia. She was there for it all, and most importantly, she's at least given me a kiss.
Kissed you.
Certainly. I was quite the charmer. Am quite the charmer. I'm not wasting a minute more on this if no one here will kiss me or turn the volume down.
Don't climb up your thumb, mister. Don't you listen to a word he said. I'm fine, and I've always been fine. I'm still hitting on all 8. But whatever. If that goofy guy is going to come back here and bump his gums every time I start having a little fun, I'll just dance here all by my lonesome to the music in my head.
And dance she does, in complete silence. Sometimes she hums a little, but even her humming has the same strange speed and pitch to it. Perhaps speaking to Celia might help you clear all this up.
Well, let's talk to Celia. Wow.
Oh, hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
It sure did.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Tell me about yourself.
What? You want to know about me? Oh, no. No. You just spoke with the mayor. A little old fuddy-duddy like me can't hold a candle to someone like her. I just handle the paperwork, that's all. Pay me. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Tell me about the mayor.
She's just incredible, isn't she? So tall and commanding. What I wouldn't give to be able to deal with people the way that she does. Some people think the mayor's cold-hearted, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a sweeter structure this side of the HOA.
You seem quite taken with her.
What do you mean by that, exactly? I just think she's a really remarkable ceiling, that's all. Besides, she's my boss, so I couldn't begin to comment on her outside of professional opinion.
Sounds very professional.
Oh, yep. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye.
Here to Celia's.
What else do you need?
Real quick, Rainey wanted me to ask you.
Oh? What about? Her memory isn't the best, the poor thing. But at least she isn't trapped in that attic anymore. What did she want to know?
What happened on the night of the big party?
Ah, I see. It's a tragic affair, really. But I'm one of the only objects in this home old enough to tell it, so I suppose it falls to me. The long and short of it is that she was damaged during a party. A wild one, if memory serves. She was knocked down from her perch just as things were really getting going. It was a catastrophic fall. Here, I'll write everything down for you. Take this to Rainey and tell her about it. She'll have an easier time believing it if you've got written proof.
Celia writes something quickly on a memo pad, handing it over to you. You can't help but linger on her beautiful handwriting. It's just as grand and elegant as she is.
She's a stubborn thing, but she still trusts me. Now then.
You leave the mayor's office, proof in hand.
Okay, chat, we got our stuff. Got two. Oh, let's go talk to Grinner.
Hey there! You're back! And you've proven yourself worthy! Even though I seemed ill with foreboding, you still returned! Which means you care.
Of course we do.
If I promised to? Is that all that was holding you back? My fellow adventurer, I promise you, if I had a sword, I would swear on it. But I'm gonna have one soon, so I'll swear on the sword I almost have. I will never leave you behind. I will be there with you every step of the way.
Oh, Lord.
If you're really in, I have some more things that you need to know. Are you ready?
Yeah, you're really motivating. Let's do
We've got a lot to go over. This is a two-part quest. Most good quests have multiple parts, and this is the best quest, so obviously it has multiple parts. I'm officially inviting you to go with me on the first part, the quest of the secret sword.
Oh, you want me to get you a sword?
It will be incredibly dangerous. We will face almost certain death, and worst of all, we'll most likely be unable to avoid a certain very nasty pirate.
A quest?
Jacques. So you've met him?
He tried to kill me.
He's a prince. He's tried to kill me a couple times. Ah, fond memories.
Love that little guy.
He does have his charms, crude though they may be. The secret sword is actually hidden in the hold of Jacques' ship. I've already tried to obtain it a couple times, but as you can see, I've been unsuccessful. I haven't quite figured out why yet, as I'm so clearly the world's foremost obtainer of secret, sacred, even cursed antiquities and treasures. But in the process of attempting to obtain it, I've run into Jacques, and now he is sort of alerted to my desires and kinda... Oh, I don't know. He has a poorish opinion of me.
Try to steal his sword.
I mean, yeah. Yes, sort of. I
you
have
didn't like
executed
that.
some pretty fantastic feats of cat burglary and gymnastic daring in order to...
Kill it.
Well, yeah, that's the long and short of it. I don't even object, necessarily. Thievery can be just as glorious as the other acts, especially if it's for a righteous cause, which this totally is. The problem is that he's in the way of my righteous cause, and he keeps trying to kill me. And he's just generally kind of a butt.
Can't deny that. Okay, let's go get this sword.
You mean it? Of course you do. I doubt you even had a choice. Fabulous. Off we go!
Alright, chat, we gotta go talk to Little Nugget. I know he's gonna be so happy to...
You want a story about a table? I am a table. I am boring. The end. That's right. Thinks he can hide his little crush for the big desk. Pesh.
What's that now?
I said, Pesh. Good day.
What? Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Dunk is dribbling a basketball when you find him today. He handles it with a practiced ease, bouncing it between his legs and twirling it on the end of one finger.
Hey, you made it!
Oh, we sure did.
He passes you the ball. You
Catch it.
Dunk is delighted by even this small display of bare minimum athleticism.
Hell yeah, great catch!
He takes the ball from you, setting it aside. Dunk claps his hands together as though he's psyching himself up.
Sport, baby!
He turns to pick up the baseball and football from behind him, holding one in each.
We already had a little taste of basketball, so let's just stick with these two. What do you think? Baseball? Football?
He holds them both out to you, alternately raising one up and then the other.
Now let's do football.
Dunk sets the baseball down, a look of genuine excitement on his handsome...
Aw, man. You know, there's nothing like going back to basics. Just tossing the ball back and forth.
He passes the ball to you, a gentle but graceful throw that seems to find your hands with hardly any effort of your own.
Just takes me right back to being on the field, you know?
You played football?
Sure did. Most of my existence, really. I haven't really done this since I turned down getting drafted. Everyone wanted me to do it, but it just felt like getting paid would ruin everything. It wasn't about the love of the game at that point. My dad was real mad at me when he found out I turned down the big leagues. It was his dream, and he just couldn't understand why it wasn't mine, too.
What is your dream?
My dream?
You throw the ball to Dunk, and though your toss is much clumsier than his, he catches it easily.
You know, I don't have a big, glorious dream like everybody else. My dream is just being happy. Is that weird? I just want to enjoy life and keep my body strong. I don't want money or fame or glory or whatever. I just want to be happy.
I feel the same way.
Yeah?
He gives you a soft smile, his usual high-energy cheer replaced by a surprising sweetness. It's quite charming.
I honestly thought I was alone on all this. Athletes are real intense, you know. Every single sport I've played, there was always a bunch of people around me making it way less fun than it could be. Everybody just wants to win or be the best. What happened to just having fun?
Maybe I'd have played more sports if more people felt like you. Not even just sports. Nobody's okay with just being bad at something. The point of sports is
Damn. You know all the right things to say. That's all I want to hear. I just want people to be happy.
Dunk tosses the ball back to you one last time, giving you a sweet grin when you catch it handily. Something about his passes just feel better in your hands. Perhaps he just knows how to be a team player.
Great hustle today. I'm proud of you. Next time, we'll hit the rackets. Knock the birdie around, get those arms swinging. Yeah, that'll be great. Meet me at the rackets, pal.
Brackets? Where the hell are the brackets?
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't
know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that?
Right, what's up?
And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system from Atlantic City to Newark?
Remind me.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
Hilarious.
I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore. And the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Those were dark times.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different.
Hopefully it was worth me deleting my fanfic.
At the very least, I can promise, yes. Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac. My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it.
Love hearing that.
And I love hearing your enthusiasm. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
Oh god, the progress bars. Progress bars, they all lie. You're so funny.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
I have so many ideas, but I'd love to hear yours.
Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
Oh,
Maybe we could
Lord.
spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories. Of the NSFW variety, of course.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I love that.
Oh, I bet that you would. I bet that makes your processors positively overheat. Oh my gosh, it's done! It's finally installed!
Huzzah.
Hooray!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
Oh, Mac, you're absolutely stunning.
Wow, you're right! You know, this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
I noticed a marginal difference.
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question.
That's the meaning of life.
You won't believe it, but it's love. Moving on to my appearance. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I certainly didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree?
If you say so.
Listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything. Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
Okay, do you think it's best for us? I trust you.
Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance?
I think so.
I so appreciate your willingness to embark on this journey with me. Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
Oh, goody. Fuck is this junk?
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Dum, dum, dum.
Well, I'm sorry. You said I was supposed to get rid of the things I didn't need. I took the time and I weighed all my options, but in the end, I just couldn't throw anything away. Everything here is special to me.
Even if dead dog.
What if I decide to go into entomology and I want to start a collection of pinned bugs? Where am I gonna find another dead housefly? These things are rare.
Even this expired warning.
That's the warranty for the calculator in the back of the drawer. I had a lot of fond memories with that calculator. Oh, multiplying 8 by 7,251 and then turning it upside down. Good times.
What is this guy?
It isn't a warranty to me. It's a certificate, a reminder of the past. I can't let it go. The fact that the calculator is broken doesn't change that.
Even this loose string?
I'm planning to do a craft with that.
What craft?
A string craft! What's that look? Oh, that's the look of someone who is not happy and wants to say something.
Gary, you've got a problem.
So what? I never wanted to clean this place anyway. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not getting rid of anything, and that's that. I'm putting my foot down. Ow! 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 Stepped on a thumbtack again.
I point exactly.
I did that on purpose. I like being surrounded by sharp objects. It's cozy. Helps deter squeaky runner syndrome while I sleep on my mattress made exclusively of old springs. How do you mean?
These objects are special and you haven't been able to use them for repairs. ...
Now I'm scared.
Upcycle them into something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
Well, could you combine objects with similar personalities?
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Maybe I can help you group them together.
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together. Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square.
What the
When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
broken spring toy?
You mean Arnie? Oh, no. Arnie's a total flake. I mean, we keep him around because he's a part of the collection and he says he'll get back to work someday, but I think we all know that's not gonna happen. We can't pair Rudolph with Arnie. He's a leech. Arnie would take advantage of Rudolph's kind nature forever. No, I'm sorry, but that's no good at all. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph? Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think? Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits. Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
How about these little plastic figures?
The little army man? I suppose that could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. Or maybe... a carousel! We only have one or two old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down and reshape them a bit... yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great! That looks really great! These poor figurines forgotten and collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Look at that! What a beaut!
A great team, my brain.
You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Jerry. I can't remember the last time I was this happy.
Oh, we got some sensitive now. smart and charm.
Here we go. We're going to find out if our book did well. I can't decide if I feel excited or profoundly ill. They love it! Well, and how could they not? I'm absolutely over the moon! Thank you for your help. I quite literally could not have even started this project without you.
Anything for you, my love. Well, we got some parts, it looks like.
This is so wonderful. With just a bit more of your help, the next book I write will be an epic romance.
Shelley's endless energy doesn't seem to have lessened any today. When you see her, she's clutching a duster a bit too tightly.
Oh my god, look who it is! I was just thinking about you and here you are. I mean, I thought about you all night after you left and it didn't make you show up, but then like, it definitely worked this time!
Thought about me all night. What a coincidence. I thought about you all night too.
Huh? You weren't mad at me, were you? Cause it's all love over here, bud.
She's still holding the feather duster so tightly, you worry it may snap. A distinct possibility with all that muscle.
We doing some cleaning?
Me? Oh god, hey, so like, I know you've been real busy with all the things you've been up to late, like sitting on the couch, sitting at the computer, taking naps, but since you haven't really been looking at me, like, ever, it makes sense you might not have noticed. I'm dusty. I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Dust is great. It's so powdery. But it's making me sneeze, and that makes it a lot harder to hang onto these walls, so maybe we could, like, live to the fullest and dust me.
Shelley thrusts the feather duster out towards you. Withdrawing her hand so swiftly, you nearly let the duster fall. Your humble feather duster. You've never been all that big on dusting, but this thing does get the job done. Shelley has her eyes shut tightly as she waits for you to dust her. She looks oddly nervous.
Why do you look scared?
I'm not scared. Oh, I've never wanted anything like I want this dusting, Broderino.
Shelley's reassurances aren't all that convincing, but you suppose a little dusting never hurt anybody? Shelley winces when the duster makes contact with her. Fortunately, over time, your gentle touch allows her to relax. Though with Shelley, relax seems to be a relative term. Eventually, you get her clean, though it does take a little while. You try to hand the duster back to her, but she shakes her.
You keep it. Wow, look at us, huh? You actually talked to me, and now you've actually cleaned me. Our relationship is deepening already. Woo. You're not gonna leave now, are you?
I'd never do that.
Oh, good. Good. Look, buddy, pal, boo-boo bear, you're a human being and not a shelf, so like, I don't know if you can understand the kind of stuff I deal with. And that's okay. Nobody understands the pressure of being a shelf. Personally, I love being so unique that nobody gets me. Imagine if I was one of those people who had tons of friends who supported them. Shh, where would I be then?
Happy?
Happier? Hardly! You think just because people believe in me and support me, I'd suddenly shake off the fear of falling? Wow, I'd like to get a taste of some of that positive thinking for myself. Tell you what, pal. Why don't I show you just what kind of life I live? Next time you come back, I'll give you a day in the life of a shelf. And then you can see just how and why I maintain such an impressively sunny and positive outlook.
Do I have any choice?
We always have a choice, bucko! I hope you'll choose the best and right and most positive thing. See you next time, pal!
Alright. What a good Thursday. That thing. Go in his racket.
Dunk is swinging a badminton racket when you see him. His muscles bulge with every powerful stroke of his arms.
Hey, hey, welcome to Racket Day!
Hey, welcome to Racket Day.
He hands you a racket before you can voice any objection.
What am I supposed to do with this? What a racket. Hey-yo.
Yeah, that's what I said. No such thing as a dumb joke, buddy. All jokes rule. Anyway, we're gonna be doing some badminton today. After all, shuttlecock's in the name, baby. What kind of sports guy would I be if I didn't let you bat the old shuttlecock around for a little while?
Cool.
Oh, yeah?
He stares at you, full of genuine curiosity. It's almost a shame to ruin the moment.
Let's just be direct. What? I'm talking about your dick.
Dunk seems to be caught between flirting and asking for clarification. Eventually, he leans in close, lowering his voice.
You don't have to bat it around. There's a lot of better things you can do with it.
Dunk claps you on the shoulder, his usual cheerful grin in play.
But that's a lesson for another day. All right. So badminton. You might be thinking to yourself, what's so bad about it? But that's the thing. Nothing's bad about it. It rules. You just gotta get past the funny name. It's a great sport for beginners because it doesn't take too much strength or balance to get started.
How I want to chop my arm off.
You just gotta have a little hand-eye coordination.
Got plenty of that.
Rad. You'll do great then. Great thing about badminton is you don't need much to get started. You got your racket, your shuttlecock, or your birdie. Or hell, your shuttle if you want to call it that. Just don't call it a cock. Nobody appreciates that.
I would appreciate it.
Well, at least you got a good sense of humor. Badminton people are real serious. But all that aside, that's it. That's all you need to get started. Sure, if you want to play proper, you need a net. But if you just want to play a friendly game at home, you can hit the birdie back and forth together. It's nice and light. Hell yeah!
Dunk hands you the shuttlecock.
You should start. It's easier to serve than it is to return one off the bat. So go ahead.
Give him your clumsy best shot.
Dunk returns your serve effortlessly, but he seems so excited about it you'd think he'd pulled off some truly amazing feat of athleticism. The shuttlecock sails past you, but Dunk doesn't seem to care about that.
You know my old man as a shuttlecock? That's where the family name comes from. You'd think he'd have wanted me to follow in his footsteps, but I guess he always wished he could play football instead. I always thought badminton was cool, you know. But he never felt like it was enough glory, I guess. Me too, man. He still talks about his regrets and how he should have done something else with his life. It's like, yo, you did so much cool shit with your life. You went to championships, you traveled the world, and you had a family. Dude, don't we count? You're not happy about that? Thanks. I wish my pops felt the same way, but I can't really make him be happy about how his life went. But I can't make his burdens mine either. Damn, I didn't even mean to start going on about my dad. I guess Batman brings up a lot more feelings than I realized.
He rubs at the back of his neck, embarrassed.
Well, look, next time we'll do something fun that doesn't make me get all deep into my family history and whatnot. Okay? Exercise ball time, baby! Woo! We're gonna bounce! Hell yeah! Exercise ball! Let's bounce!
Oh, so next time we gotta click on that.
Oh, you lifting now?
Yo, chill.
I'm just kidding. You're pumping iron. We love to see it.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited that you're both here.
Hey, Fantina.
Rod waves at Fantina, but Kurt just gives her a tight-lipped smile.
Ah! You remembered my name.
How could we forget?
You think I'm memorable? See, I knew you liked me.
Kurt, you like Fantina?
Oh, I sure hope so. I just enjoy them so much. Did you know that Kurt has this amazing wave dance move? It only happens when I brush up against him.
Please don't.
Oh, are you too good to dance now?
Why don't you dance, Rod?
Anyway, I really like it when you do it, Kurt.
Got moves you've been holding back?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how good they are. Really, there isn't anything like them. You can do it, Kurt. I believe in you.
Nah, I'm good.
You can't do it, can you?
Kurt can do anything.
That's right. I can do anything. I'm just feeling a bit,
I sure would love to do that dance.
See? Someone else would love to see you do it.
Is popcorn allowed in this room? Because this is gonna be entertaining.
I need your backup on this one, Rod.
Man, don't worry. I'll be back here. Laughing? Ha ha!
You've got this, Kurt!
Really believes in you.
Of course I do. What's not to believe in? I know greatness when I see it.
You think I'm great?
Bro, you so dense. That's all she been saying.
You want to see me bust out the move? I'll bust out the move.
Oh my gosh.
But under one condition.
What's that?
It's just you and me, Fantina.
You mean?
That's right. A private dance session with just you. What better way to pay back someone who's always believed in me?
Oh. I'm so excited!
I'll call you over when I'm ready.
I can't wait.
Ooh la la, private dance.
It's easier this way. With her, no matter how bad I do, she'll think it's the best thing ever.
Yep. She can be a bit obsessive.
With me, she couldn't care less about you. She's got good taste.
Man, hush up and get this over with. I don't want to hear her scream with excitement anymore.
Fine. I'll see you around. I've got a fan to knock over.
Hey, Freddy.
It's hard to say. Usually Freddy keeps everyone in the kitchen on their toes with his puns. But since the last time you spoke to him, I can't even get him to crack a joke. He's giving us all the cold shoulder. Oh, drat. A bad pun myself. Perhaps I'm taking his place. You have to talk to him. Get him to open up again.
But he won't even look at me.
Come back at night. He's been keeping odd hours, so it might be worth catching him then. I have no idea what he's been doing, but I hear him up and about. And keep in mind, we've seen what he's capable of. It might not be pretty.
Gotta come back.
Ah! It's you again. Someone must like the heat of the kitchen.
Do you like how hot you are?
Oh, I see how. You have no respect for how much attention cooking takes. There are plenty others in this kitchen you can date. Who aren't me! Yeah, you're right. You always right. I'll calm down. I'm blind baking a pie crust, okay? I need to focus. Chat with some of the others and maybe, I'll have time for it. Ah! Yes, it's ready. Go on, boil off. I got custard to whip up.
Lord. One more to talk to. Okay.
A handsome stranger with a model-esque beauty stands just a few feet away from you, posing with a hand in his hair, as though he were in the middle of shooting a perfume ad. The moment he lays eyes on you, he lights up, drinking you in with a warm smile and warmer gaze.
Ciao, beautiful. What are you doing?
Admiring you.
Ah, but of course. I am admirable in so many ways. Tell me specifically, per favore. And then I might do the same for you.
That jacket, your shoulders, your smile.
You have excellent taste. You are a fresh pasta, a plump, juicy tomato, sweet and salty. Tell me, one object of desire to another. Ah, but first, I must introduce myself. The music of courtship has its cadence, after all. I am the one and only Fabrizio.
Fabrizio.
Amore. Piacere di conoscerti. Hi, Degno di nota. What a beautiful effort you're making to speak the language of a new friend. Now that we are introduced, we must get to know each other, eh? Let us begin with a simple question. Un aperitivo. Do you? And so much is contained within your answer. Have a favorite flower?
I do, in fact.
Ah, tessero bellissimo. Of course you do. A vibrant heart must have a love of nature. Picture it. I will try to guess what it is. I see. Amore, what a rich and colorful mind you have. It is a pleasure to me to be inside your eyes, seeing all your nooks and your crannies.
I have crannies.
Ah, do you ever, amore? And exquisite crannies they are. And somewhere buried in one of them, like a golden treasure waiting to be found, is this flower in your mind. I see red. No, not red. Oh, amore, how specific you are. I do see red. And also I see orange, the color of sunset. I see blue, the color of the ocean at night, or the sadness at the bottom of your eyes. I see yellow and pink, the colors of the wings of the lefate, glimmering in the early morning light. Amore, so powerful is your mind, sending this vision to me. I can even smell this flower. It's a little spicy. It's earthy and yet light. Smell is such a powerful sense, amore. It is the sense that goes most directly to our memories and our hearts.
Wow, you're really getting into this imaginary flower. But
What a gift you give me, amore, with this aroma. You are thinking your most favorite flower is Uccello di Paradiso, the bird of paradise. I know nothing, amore. I know only what you show me, and I am at your mercy. Thank you for the gift of your favorite flower. Of course, Amore. There is no rush. There is never a rush with things that are great quality. I can tell you have much quality within you. It would be my pleasure to help you blossom. I feel I should tell you also, it may look as though I have something of a hard exterior. I have heard before, though not from lovers, that I can sometimes appear closed.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have guessed.
But let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I am open. I take great pleasure in being so, open to the world, to experience. I am open to you, Amore. Will you grant me another gift? Will you share with me more about yourself? What do you love? What makes you cry? What inspires your passion?
Wow, those are some big questions.
I love the big questions. I love the small questions. It is the finding out about each other, sharing your hearts that brings the spice and sweetness to life. Might I suggest that we savor these questions over dinner? Then we have a date.
Oh? Absolutely.
Bellissimo. La buona fortuna smiles on me today. I'll be counting the minutes. I will await your pleasure, amore. Ciao to you for this moment, mia stella nuova. Where you go now, take with you the passion of Fabrizio.
This is perfect. Yes, these. We're all out of acid. Call it a day. Let's go down and talk to.
Rainey is still dancing to music no one but she can hear.
Are you here to join me?
Julia told me what happened to Velvet.
What do you mean?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
There was a party in the 70s, a real loud one.
Yeah, so? We had parties all the time around here.
It was a roaring 20s themed party, flappers and gangsters all around, cutting a rug and all that.
Sounds about right. Yeah, just like the good old days.
Somebody had a little too much to drink and a hip checked your heart.
Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what?
You fell over and the music stopped for a little while. I picked you back up and tried to get you going again, but the music just wasn't right.
That's enough.
So they put you away for the rest of the party.
I said that's enough.
I'm sorry, Rainey.
Whatever. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought in a cassette player. Then later it was a CD player. Then something about streaming? I didn't want to know anymore, but whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over? I'm still me. Everything is just fine.
You're right. Is it?
It is! If you all got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself. I'm gonna play my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics, too. Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You see? You'll all see. I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Okay. Did that.
You find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at dishes on the table. Unlike the last time, however, he has a list in one hand.
Hard at work, I see.
Not hard enough. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I'm also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition. I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment. You wish to right this wrong? Good. I have preparations I must first finish. But return to me again and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes.
That what, the dishwashers?
Dishy? I trust no one but myself with such precious items. Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me.
That's kinda hot.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel...
flustered.
Your hands are shaking. Take care lest you drop one.
Daisuke places a hand on yours, perhaps to steady you, but it has the opposite effect. There's strength and grace in equal measure in his touch, and it makes you wonder how he might touch you under different circumstances.
Are you listening?
Sorry, yeah, I'll be careful.
You manage to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed. When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared.
Do whatever it takes.
Complete these deliveries, and all will be well once more. Leave me now. I must review orders and farewell.
Ready!
Stefan, buddy!
Oh, hey, don't buddy me. What is it that we talked about last week?
I can't remember.
A smart fridge. But yet, you can't remember one simple thing. Tell me, why did you order a slot pocket from me?
Oh, because they heat better in the oven.
Those are foods for Luke, not me.
Big deal.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? See, this is why I... Okay. Cool down, Stefan. They don't know any better. I need both of you to listen very closely. I can heat a slot pocket to perfection, but I was not given both convection and conduction for it to be wasted on frozen pastry filled with subpar meat products. If you want something like that done, you can talk to Luke, not me. So you do know a thing or two. Interesting.
I won't ask you to do that again.
Thank you.
But did you do it this time?
Of course I did. Here, do not tell anyone.
Thanks, Deuterino.
Leave!
After your last encounter, you're not entirely surprised to hear the friar's voice before you enter the kitchen. You are, however, surprised by the volume and tone of his voice, as well as the presence of two others. It seems there's a lively discussion going on when you enter.
There is no reason to raise your voices. We can speak like civilized devices.
I see right through you, Father!
Friar, those who cannot handle progress and efficiency are doomed to oblivion and obscurity. It is perfectly natural to react to one's own obsolescence with anger.
You do your best to be quiet, but the moment your foot makes contact with the kitchen floor, three heads whip around to look at you.
You!
Yes, you! Come here!
Adding another to your ranks will not help your cause.
Will you shut your goddamn fry hole for just 1 second?
We're obviously not going to settle this going around in circles like we've been. So, you're just in time.
Don't tell me he got to you too, Ranger!
We don't need anyone else spouting his convection drivel.
The truth speaks for itself, my lost little lambs. Before you came, I was educating these two misguided souls as to the state of their spiritual affair. For a time, Stefan's way was the only way we all knew. Luke brought innovation in the form of eliminating oil, it's true, but his heat is unevenly applied, and if not wielded carefully, can dry out and destroy most anything.
I ain't about to let you speak for me!
Or me!
If you insist on spewing your lies, only do it quickly so we might return to the subject of salvation.
Deep breath, Luke. In and out. Trust me. Oh, there you are. Beautiful. Just like that.
I'm gonna go first, so I don't lose my goddamn cool and forget what I was gonna say.
Sure, buddy. Go ahead.
Look, microwaves a real versatile tool.
Oh, we know.
Time was you couldn't enjoy a meal without wasting away over a hot stove. No offense, Stefan.
Some taken. But go on.
I revolutionized things. Housewives in the 70s could feed their families without so much hullabaloo. I can handle anything. You want it, you got it. Baking a potato, I got it. Boiling water, oh, I got that too. Nuking some dino nuggets or pizza rolls, I'm your microwave.
Well, down to it. Except for boiling water.
You see, there is no point in peddling your nefarious lie. The truth will always emerge.
You're the liar here, Fry.
Luke, come on. Don't let him make you go nuclear. Look, I think we all know microwaves have their use. Even I can admit that. Even if I would never use one. But there will never be a replacement for the stove. Ever! Since the dawn of time. Since man first learned to put flame to meat, there has always been a need for stoves. And there always will be. No matter what fancy gimmicks they come up with, there will never be a replacement for the good old-fashioned heat of a stove. For the versatility of pans and utensils one can use with the stove. Okay, so it takes a modicum of effort for the user. So you'll have to do dishes after. Is that all food has become to you? A series of inconvenience to be avoided?
Oh, now who's getting heated?
So, it takes a little effort. It's always worth it. Always. Restaurant quality? Maybe if that restaurant is Burger Thing or Taco Spell, but even that would be a stretch.
Now, there is no need to descend to such personal insults. Simply accept that you are incorrect and obsolete.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Hardly. Enough. Against my better judgment, I have allowed you both time enough to propagate your lies and blasphemies. Now, it is my time to speak.
Here we go.
Just give him a minute, Luke. He'll trip himself up.
There have been many culinary innovations over the history of mankind. Innovations that allowed man to take great steps forward and truly progress. The refrigerator, the food processor. But the microwave failed to solve the problem of fat needed to make food crispy and evenly heated. The stove might be what mankind has known for years, but it requires both fat and needless effort to transform food. But the power of convection eliminates the need for all these things. And unlike a convection oven, an air fryer distributes air over a much smaller area, cooking food much faster. Those dinosaur nuggets Mr. Nukem professes to make so well? I can make them better. Pizza rolls, I have perfected them. There is nothing those two can do that I cannot.
Well, there's no denying that.
Damn lies!
Do you seriously believe this? This
Did you know?
bullshit?
If you heat up pizza rolls in the microwave, they get like soggy. But if you do them in the air fryer, they're nice and crispy when they come in. And for pizza rolls, like, it just takes too long to heat up the oven, then wait for the oven to cook, and then pull them out. And then you gotta clean the tray for the oven that you used to put the pizza rolls in. So really, yeah, the air fryer is your best bet on these two things. It's all the truth.
Luke and Stefan groan in stereo, throwing up their hands and rolling their eyes.
I ain't about to stick around for this!
Man, same. I'm out.
The path of righteousness and truth is a lonely one, but I am used to walking it alone. Still, you will all see. It may take some time, but I am confident. Man strives for progress, efficiency, purity. Sooner or later, everyone will get on board, whether they like it or not.
I agree, they'll all see.
Indeed they will. But I am glad you seem to understand. It is no small task to unchain your mind from the tendrils of oil and uneven heat. You are taking your first steps towards true freedom and bliss. Those two disrupted my ministry. If you'll excuse me, I must catch up on some things. You will return, yes?
Do you live here, so yeah.
See you later, then.
The friar busies himself muttering a prayer under his breath, turning away from you and paging through what appears to be a manual of some kind.
Alright, it is nighttime. Let's see what we get from the fridge.
Freddy is deep into a book of some kind when you find him. He looks up at you with a sad expression.
Oh. Hey, cool kid. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm pretty busy right now. I'm studying up on safe food temps. I think that maybe if I could adjust things to be perfect depending on what you give me. Because I have a job. It's a clear job, and I love it, and I'm good at it. At least, I'm supposed to be good at it. I keep trying to tell myself that, but I'm struggling to believe it. I could have hurt you. Don't you realize that? What I do is important to me, mostly because it helps to protect you. There you go, being good about it. You're sweet yourself. Oh, that. You might not guess, but I've really struggled with keeping my cool for a lot of my existence. I've been told it's just the monster in me, but I don't believe that. I know I'm big and strong and that my teeth can be intimidating, but I never wanted to be defined by those things.
The happy demeanor is a cover-up?
Ugh, exactly. You cracked the code, cool kid. I make it a point to stay happy and keep things as cool as I can. That doesn't always work out, obviously.
I'll admit it, pretty scary.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I felt bad ever since it happened. I thought that I had scared you off for good, but here you are, working to make me feel better after I did a crappy thing to you. I don't really like who I become when I'm angry. I just want to be fun, Freddy. That's my favorite Freddy. That's why you are so cool. I can't promise you I'll do a whole lot of sharing of myself. I'm not really practiced in that. But I won't shut you out. These doors will always be open when you reach for them. You know what? You're the type of human that I've needed by my side. You're understanding, kind, super duper cool. And you love food as much as I do. I'm sorry I got so mad. This Yeti is embarrassed. I would love to continue to have you in my heart. So, let's keep it real, yeah?
Freddy's expression is entirely blank. This was not the answer you were expecting. Did you get it wrong? Is he upset with you? And then he's laughing, grabbing your shoulder with one of his massive hands.
You know it, cool kid. Oh, you should get some sleep. I've kept you up late enough. I'm gonna get some shut-eye myself. I'll see you in my dreams. We'll have ice cream there. Oh, yeah. Ice cream. Together. I feel a beast of a love connection with you.
Oh, we got some charm finally. Right, well, time to call it a night, I guess.
And here we are. Now listen.
Bo holds a finger up to her lips, lowering her voice.
We have to at least try to be very, very sneaky. Precisely.
Bo sets the scene for you with her hands, curling two fingers in the air like a pair of legs sneaking past.
The goal is to sneak into the ship, sneak past Jacques, who will probably be sitting on the deck staring out at his plastic ocean. Then we sneak. Yes, that's it! I love your enthusiasm. Going on a great quest with a great companion. Oh, it's the best! Oh, also, here, take this.
She holds out an extension cord to you. It's wound in a circle, just like the whip Bo carries.
I made it for you. I figured since we're going on the great quests, you're gonna need some kind of a weapon. And I figured that something that doubles as a tool would be useful. And also, I don't know you well enough to trust you with a projectile. So, extension cord whip it is! We're looking for the secret sword. I have to be truthful with you that I only have anecdotal evidence for what it looks like. I read in one source that it's massive and gold and has a great big tassel on the hilt. Then I read in another source that it's actually just a stick, a little piece of driftwood that washed around in some huge river for hundreds of years until it was worn small and straight and perfectly smooth. All of the times that I've tried to get this thing for myself, and I've only been in the hold once. It was there, but Jacques had some sort of tarp draped over it. I think it was a cocktail napkin. It had like a little neon pineapple on it. Oh, it all adds to the fun. I can tell you for absolute certain, though, we will know it when we see it. Whatever it looks like, it will be perfect and spectacular. Okay, in we go.
Jack draws his cocktail sword with a snarl.
Stop right there! You insolent, trespassing repeat offender! I draw my sword at you. I bite my thumb, and I express gaseous matter towards your possession.
Well, shit.
Hey, everyone, let's just calm down.
Calm? you dare open your tag-along mouth to tell me to be calm? If you even knew the number of times this scallywag has invaded my ocean, boarded my ship, and attempted to swipe my precious personal property right out from underneath me, you would not be mashing your teeth together to form the repugnant, repulsive, and ultimately unsatisfactory word of calm!
Yeah, you're angry. You're the fearsomest pirate of the 7 seas, and we should all bow and scrape to your terribleness. Except for, let's face facts, you don't have 7 seas. You have 1. And it's not a sea, it's a piece of molded plastic, and the paint is chipping.
But your whole outfit is made out of recycled cardboard.
Yeah, but that's because I'm scrappy and crafty and cool. Jacques is delusional. There is a difference.
Delusional? Delusional? I'll have you drawn and quartered, you black-hearted pretender!
Oh yeah? By who? Your huge and loyal band of dust mites?
Why, you!
Fight to the death.
Ha ha! And now we have the blessing of this young newcomer to do our damnedest to destroy each other. What a lovely day this is turning out to be.
Oh, bring it on, Pipsqueak! I hope at least I get a few fun shots in before I crush you by accident.
How dare you impugn my stature?
Yeah, like I wasn't gonna go for the lowest hanging fruit in history. I'm a rapscallion, not a moron.
How? A blow to the ankles. Shriek! A slicing swing to the hip. Debilitating you and bringing you crashing down to one knee. You pant. You beg, but I can see the fire of rebellion still burning in your eyes. And so, whammo! A down thrust with the force of a hurricane rains upon your shoulders, pounding your one supporting knee further and further into the unforgiving wood of my deck.
You and Bo share a look.
Oh, has he noticed?
That he's not actually doing anything to me?
Talking to himself, you see that?
Yep, I know. Best to just let him tire himself out, I think.
Jacques continues his little tirade, ranting mostly to himself at this point.
I dance around your prone and bloodied body, calling down the righteous rage of the gods upon this would-be thief, this erstwhile criminal, this embarrassment to the designation of legitimate illegitimates. I crush your fingers one by one under the heels of these shining boots. I bathe in the glory of your anguished moans.
You know, I think I heard somewhere that he wrote a book of poetry at one point. Maybe once this quest is over, we can try to find it and stick it up on the refrigerator in the kitchen.
Here, stop it before he passes.
Yeah, let's change the channel. Jacques? Jacques?
Jacques pointedly ignores Bo, placing his hands over his ear.
I cannot hear you. All I hear is the cries of my defeated enemy. Oh, music to my ears.
Right, begging your indulgence. I'd like to tell you why I request the great gift of the loan of your...
I wait with bated breath.
I'm sure you know the sword is ancient. Nobody knows exactly when it was created or by whom. If I understand my research correctly, Jacques, it just showed up one day in your hold.
Since we are now discussing something about which I care, I will deign to answer you. That is correct. One day, I awoke to find the sword in my hold, gleaming and sparkling in the early morning ocean light.
The sword, ancient and glorious as it is also the only known key to defeating the fearsome Isolde.
Blow me down. You lie. You must lie. But why would you? I've already defeated you. There is no way you could win, either physically or by trickery, so you must be saying the truth. Or at least, your version of the truth. Isolde. The Isolde?
As you know about this legend too, it's not just a bourbon.
She is a mighty and intrepid thief. She reigned over the house with unquestioned power years ago. Till one day, she just disappeared. Well, there were searches. I believe at one point even a quest to attempt to find her and bring her home. And all to no avail.
Yeah, there was a quest. It was me.
No way.
But that's not what we're talking about right now. Jacques, the sword is the key. Without that sword, I cannot fight her. I cannot return her quarry to its rightful place. To be honest, without that sword, the greatest adventure of my existence ends right here, on the deck of your ship.
Follow me.
Jack doesn't even wait for your answer before pushing past you and Bo. He doesn't bother turning as you call after him.
Not gonna take us somewhere else and kill us, right?
Oh, don't you worry. We are not in any danger. Never were.
I can only pretend so many times that I do not hear your insolence, you jumped-up shoebox. And no, innocent.
Jack finally stops, turning to look at the two of you from over his shoulder. His expression is quite serious.
We're going to the hold.
Jacques leads you to a place deep within his ship, looking at you and Bo with a grave.
This is my inner sanctum. As you can imagine, nobody comes here. Mostly because without the magic of those glasses you're wearing, nobody could fit. With two hands reverently on its sanctified cover, I slowly, dramatically slide the silken fabric off of the altar.
What the hell is the narrator and everything?
I present to you the secret sword.
He lifts the sword from its altar, his expression reverent and his touch careful.
Oh, great Betsy! That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Look at all the shimmering gems and how slim and delicate it is.
Oh my god.
What?
I know that.
Gasp!
I made it when I was a kid.
You made it?
With a bejeweling kid.
Jacques' face twists into a furious expression, his voice nearly cracking with the bubbling rage of your perceived insult.
You lie! You lie! This is a sacred and magical object that appeared here in my hold one day, and I will protect it with my life!
Damn right, Jacques. It is sacred and special. Whoa. I think Jacques is right. That's unexpected. I don't know that I'd call that progress. That would imply that we had a goal toward progress, which we don't. I don't think. He needs to agree to give me the sword for...
No, but give? You said borrow. You said nothing about give at all. This was always a loan, a temporary state of affairs. But fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, it is not just a simple matter of loaning you my single most precious possession. You see, I am going with you.
What?
Oh man, I don't think that's good. Ah, of course, love it.
I desire adventure. Need it. Even more than I detest your cardboard company.
No the hell you're not! Over my dead boxes, no!
Come on, Bo, it's fun to watch you go at it.
Then we'll all meet up when we've had a chance to prepare ourselves.
Sounds good to me. See you soon, Quip.
Where the hell are we supposed to meet up? Talk to Kelly.
Yo, yo, yo! My favorite studio audience is back in attendance! You're just in time! The new schedule just dropped! When you hear how dope these shows are, you're gonna be shocked!
Knock me, baby.
Loading programming, amplifying awards, slam dunks, boosting bogus alien junk.
Spreading around fake news no one will have time to debunk. And victory is mine! I found 15,000 new shows you wouldn't oppose! So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
lift off to unsanctioned lunar colony 72B with the richest, pettiest alcoholics space has to offer in Blasting Off with the Moon Dashians. In this out-of-this-world reality series, join a group of affluent lunar gals as they navigate life in Earth's orbit. From zero-gravity soirees to explosive fights in the lunar oxygen bar, these personalities are almost as combustible as the highly flammable chemicals that constantly surround them. They left everything on Earth, except their loads of cash and their spiteful grudges. So what say you, my daffodil? Shall we commence this TV and chill? What are you trying to do, boo? Smother me, mon chéri? Like an emu in a petting zoo? You're killing Independent George! You don't dig Moon Housewives? That's fine. I've got 15,000 other options that'll blow your mind. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows? From the creators of Stop Please, It's Hurting My Ears, and Sing for Your Supper, Lowly Peasant, comes Hold That Note, the groundbreaking reality TV series where the only task is to hold a single note until you pass out from oxygen deprivation. Hosted by viral internet flash in the pan, Lil Little, and featuring a panel of quasi-celebrity adjacent judges. Witness the triumphs and tribulations as contestants strive to outlast the competition and inspire audiences with their uncomfortable dedication to holding that one perfect note. Will they die trying? We sure hope so. So, my beau, does this show make you go, wow?
Love it.
Righteous! Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax, and... Oh, God damn it! Valdiviflix bought that one too? God! Can't believe this! What the hell, man? Just forget it. It doesn't matter what I do. Valdiviflix will just beat me at that too. I appreciate you being sweet, but I need some time to process being obsolete.
Oh, you're obsolete.
The game console turns on. Team 17, Sassy Chap Games, Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Huh?
Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? They're coming! Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here. What are we gonna do? The Zorg! Zaker worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it? You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is... I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my trough-picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Get it done.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class Upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm. It is
Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Who cares? Guns blue.
Let's light this place up!
After merely a few charges springed from Luna's rifle, the corridor is absolutely swarmed with guards.
Ah, bits, we've got company. Drop your weapon!
Cease! Cease! Cease!
Plasma drites!
The battle rages through the halls as you and Luna drop guard after...
There you are. Oh no. I can't see them. I can't move.
You can't quite tell what's happening, but a vast laser peeks from around a corner and engulfs Luna's stiffened form. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hall. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride. You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break? Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is, the horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
You're in the face already.
Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go! Ah!
60 no scope.
Ha! Easy!
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm glad. I think this is fun too. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Sounds good.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Oh, let's talk to the fireplace.
Well, well, well. The enigmatic Amber returns for another lesson. You ready?
So stoked.
Nice! We're gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time for a new kind of icebreaker. As you might know, ice sucks, so we gotta break it. First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention?
Unwanted touch.
Right! That's just an insincere and unsolicited form of selfish flattery. And for what? Someone who does that isn't trying to get to know you, they're just being a creep. So the real question is, how do you start a conversation with someone you don't know in a respectful way that also shows you might be interested in them and hopefully makes them interested in you? Tricky, right? That's what we're gonna explore today.
Really passionate about this kind of stuff, huh? Whatever, you're the boss. If I want to get everyone to hate me, I just opposite.
You ain't lying. I am fire after all. A flaming hot, hopeless romantic. You know what I've seen? How many proposals I've warmed? First date flirting in the living room? Valdiva flicks and chills? Wine night cuddle sessions? Bearskin rug rubdowns? Let's just say I've done my research on this sort of thing. And not to mention, well, I'd like to be in love one day. Anyway, I know about fiery connection. That's why I can help you. But nothing could happen without the icebreaker. And the icebreaker is observation and interest. Right. It might seem basic, but first you gotta notice them. But not just that. You can't be like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna go talk to them. Nah, yo, you gotta really take them. What's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that and more. Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that.
How though?
Alright. Say there's somebody you meet for the first time and they're wearing merch of a show or a game or a book, you know? What do? Maybe compliment them on it, right? But what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better?
Your favorite character? Your favorite episode?
That's a good one. Smile, gently ease into the topic, and you can build a great rapport with them really quickly. So, you learn about, or even better, share in their interest. Make them excited to start that connection by talking with them about what brings them the most joy. What better way to build a friendship?
Nice, that makes a lot of sense.
So, you get it then. You gotta communicate, you feel me? Let's go to phase 2. Alright, so you made it past the icebreaker. Now you're vibing a little. They mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands. What do you say next? That's what I'm talking about, playa. Keeping it nice and casual and taking an interest while showing interest. Smooth. If they say no and they don't really have any friends who are into this band, let them know you might be down to go if they want company. If they say yes, maybe just tell them you're stoked for them. Don't want to seem pushy or self-invited. Get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Maintain that good balance of digging somebody, learning about them, and gauging their boundaries. It is, homie, it is. But you can do it. Anyway, that concludes your lesson for the day. See you around for the next one? Alright, next. Until then.
Got one charge left.
Here you are. I hope you're prepared to work. You are to make deliveries to Mitchell, Beverly, and Kopi. Do not return until you have completed your deliveries. Of course, if you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time. You will be delivering plates to Mitchell. He uses them to serve food. The food is then eaten from the plates. I do not know what else to say about the plates, so I will stop speaking now. He does indeed. Mitchell understands that plating is equally as important as the quality of food when it comes to cooking.
Mitchell's a stove.
This is what separates professionals and amateurs. If you have any questions about the deliveries before you go, now is the time.
I'm good.
I have nothing more to tell you. You may leave now.
You can say something.
Sugar. Go now.
God, this guy. Gotta come back. Have enough charge, man. Down to the kitchen we
Chief Stefan! Oh, thank the immortals you're still alive. When I received your emergency distress beacon, I came as fast as I could. Swarmers were dug in, all along Highway Death, and ambushed me right outside the outskirts of Deathburg. Had to bash and mash nearly a dozen skulls. And before you ask, yes, bashing and mashing skulls is horrific. But I wasn't gonna let any of them heathen swarmers use your blood for fuel. No, sir, Chief. Even if I do, still hear them screaming in my dreams.
Chef. It's Chef Stefan.
Really? Are you sure? What rank is that? Like a colonel?
What? No. It's not military rank. It's the title of someone who prepares meals. In my case, Michelin-starred meals that would change your life.
Oh man, that sounds radical. I could use a real meal, let me tell you, Chief. I've been subsisting off protein gels and carnitine chews for damn near 56 months now. It's gotten so bad that my blood's turned purple, and some of my less necessary organs have liquefied.
Oh, Lord.
Ever had a organ liquefy on you, Chief?
No. But this conversation is making me feel like my brain is liquefied.
Oh, Crook! That's the first sign of a gamma worm infestation! They're probably burrowing in your amygdala right now! Someone call a medic! Scat! Quickly, Ranger! We don't have much time. They lay their eggs in your brain at night when it's cool, and when it's warm out, they start to thaw!
Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. Hey, speaking of thawing, that's actually the reason why I called you.
For the mission, Chief?
What? Oh, yeah. Sure. For the mission.
Well, I'm ready, Chief. I was born ready. Mostly because minutes after I was born, they implanted a chip inside my brain. Never told me what it was for. Said I'd know when the time was right. And Chief, I swear to the immortals that the time...
Why won't he stop talking?
You gotta take him.
Orders, huh? Well, why didn't you just say so? Luke, listen to me, okay? As your superior officer, I need you to shut up for literally 30 seconds. Can you do that one for me? Can you just shut your hole?
Yes, sir, Chief!
Excellent! Now, listen up, soldier. We've got a life-changing meal to serve in less than 20 minutes, and some imbecile forgot to defrost that chicken. And unless we can thaw that bird in record time, Operation Poulet a la Normandie is facing imminent mission failure. And I don't need to tell you what the dire consequences of mission failure would mean for us all. So, soldier, can I count on you?
Sir, yes, sir!
Then throw open the chassis, soldier. We've got a bird to nuke. That's it, soldier! Nuke that bird straight to hell! Now, where did I put that apple brain?
Who the hell is Mitchell? Well, Beverly needs this.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Tipsy Tumbler. What can I get for you?
I'm actually here for a delivery.
Delivery? Oh, you must be talking about the branded rocks glasses I asked Daisuke to give me. Oh, thanks so much. I'll take those right off your hands.
You hand Beverly her package, and she sets to work unpacking and cleaning the glasses right away.
I'm glad Daisuke managed to get these for me. He's one of the only people around here that really has a good taste for these kinds of things. How is that old dish slinger anyway?
Recovering from a chip, but he's alright.
A chip? Oh, poor guy. That's the last thing he needs. But then again, maybe he'll finally relax a little now that he's forced to.
So he really just never takes a break, huh?
Yeah, he's always been into his work, but he used to make time for his hobbies and friends. Did he tell you he writes poetry?
He hasn't told me anything.
Dear, oh dear. He's fallen right back into his old workaholic pattern. Someone needs to remind him of who he used to be. who he still is. He's a real passionate guy, you know. But passion can lead to pain. It's easier for him.
So he's into poetry, I'll have to remember it.
Write him a poem. It'll really tickle his teapot.
I'll have to try that. Thanks for the chat.
Hey, no prob. Come back to the Tumblr anytime.
I'm looking for Mitchell. We have a Mitchell?
You do not have the satisfied expression. It seems you're close. Just Kopi's needs remain unmet. Just Mitchell's needs remain unmet. Good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
Okay, so Kopi's here.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. What could I get for you today?
I have
Huh? Oh, the new coffee mugs I requested from Daisuke. Just set them over here, please. All right. Thanks for that. How come Daisuke wasn't able to come himself, by the way?
He got cracked, so he's taking me.
That dish really needs to take a break every now and then. He puts the dishes before everything, even his own health.
Why does he take his work so...
It's all he knows. His family come from a long line of fine figures. Tsubasa, Moridake, Williams Casanova. There's a lot to live up to for him. He can't even imagine a life outside of his work. I sure hope he will. But I've never seen it in all the years I've known him. Be delicate. Don't be abrasive. Anyways, thanks for delivering these mugs. Tell Daisuke I said thanks.
Okay, who in the hell is Mitchell? Let's think, chat. Who could that be? Mitchell. Mitchell. Keisha Wallace, Florence, Celia, Stella, Doran, Kurt Rudd, Polly Ape, Buck, Hector. Are we missing? Like...
Oh.
Not him, it's not the toaster. Nothing with dishes. Food serving thing. to be something in this kitchen.
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious. You don't even intend to be salacious, it's just he looks edible. His long blonde hair calls to mind ramen noodles, but his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Good evening. Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute. Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic. I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavignol? And as its taste matures on my tongue, I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach, and a certain minerality. Flint. Gray salt. Pathetic. Just pathetic. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire.
Found Mitchell, chat.
Paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal. Salutations. Like it. I live for it. And not just food, but the whole of the experience. The ambiance, that interplay of sound, sight, and synth that whets the appetite and inspires the mind. The art of service, be it subtle theater, delightful formality, or downright brutish charm.
Like, imagine having this jacket in real life.
And of course, the meal itself. From the minutiae of the menu to the presentation on the plate and the very titillation of the tongue. Dining in all its forms is the blood that flows in my veins. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards. Say, how would you like to accompany me?
That'd be great.
Brilliant. So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room. Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
You find yourself in a large and comfy side-of-the-street-style stand. Koa has blended traditional Hawaiian vibes with Korean elements. He has somehow convinced Lux to don a red and blue outfit in order to tastefully represent a traditional Korean lantern. Koa has managed to bend himself around a grill in the center of the establishment in classic Korean barbecue style. But the Hawaiian vibe is very much in full swing, and the scent of Kahlua pork is drifting on the breeze. He's asked Gwendolyn to kindly crack herself a bit for the occasion.
Aloha, friends. Welcome to Two Currents, a Hawaiian fusion experience.
My, mon ami. You worked hard to create the atmosphere.
Oh, not too hard.
Well, what do we think?
I'm humbled that you think so.
I agree, Koa. This is so far quite delightful.
Please, take a seat.
Koa pats his lap.
Don't mind if we do.
Is something the matter?
How do we feel about these seats?
I feel like I'm on 2 currents already.
I can barely stay upright, and the backrest is too far back from the food. I'd far prefer an arrangement like Jeremy and Abel have.
If there's anything I can do to make things more comfy, just ask.
Noted. Now, what do you recommend?
Here's a dish that's also of Korean origin. Meat jun. Thinly sliced beef dipped in egg batter and fried. And of course, some kalua pork, rice, and cucumber slices to go with it.
Intriguing. What do you think?
Of course. We have some in the back for special requests.
Well, look at you, asking for exactly what you want. And oi muchum wasn't even on the menu. I find your confidence ravishing.
I'll be right back with your food. In the meantime, how about some of our special soju? Ganbei.
Nice one.
Okay, here's your order. Dig in.
Let's try this.
Koa's dishes are sumptuous, abundant, and full of bold, contrasting flavors. This is definitely comfort food, and the gloves are off when it comes to spices, sauces, and carbs. The combination of Hawaiian and Korean flavors contrasts and complements, ultimately fusing into something utterly unique. Fermented vegetables, meats dripping with sugary pineapple sauce, and rice. Lots of rice.
Sounds so good right now.
Interesting. What do you think?
So...
I love it.
I agree. To have made something so original and yet so delicious is a real win. Koa, you've outdone yourself, and I must applaud your open mind. I find that to be quite sexy. My friend and I are about finished here. Koa, thank you for having us.
You two are welcome back anytime. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, gotta go to bed. Yeah, we'll talk to Mitchell tomorrow and get our order done.
Oh, pitiful. Utterly mismatched flavor profiles. Texture's a mess.
Got a delivery from Faith.
Mitchell waves a hand at you.
Ah, yes. Unpack them for me, won't you?
Mitchell looks over your deliveries, nodding his approval.
Brilliant. These are perfect for what I need. They should look spectacular in the dining room.
Matter that much?
Just plates. Just plates. Food is an art form, and the plate is the canvas. The presentation is a non-negotiable part of the deal. Plating is as vital to a dish as the seasoning. It elevates the entire experience. Without Daisuke's hard work keeping me supplied, my dishes would be nowhere near Michelin level.
Guess I should be.
Damn right you should. Daisuke spent years refining his craft, creating his own ceramics. He has a respect for the work you simply can't be taught otherwise. You do well to model yourself after him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have reviews to complete. You delivered to me last. Well, carry on then.
You find Fabrizio and Daisuke mid-discussion.
Beautiful. Like a ceramic sunset over a shining sea of China.
I told you I would help you organize. Just look at you now. Even an injury cannot slow you down.
Your assistance has allowed me to catch up on the rest of my work. I'm truly grateful.
It's no problem whatsoever, amico mio. Ah, speaking of friends, it seems as though you have a visitor.
Ah, we will speak again, Fabrizio. Farewell.
Ciao.
You have the air about you of one who has completed their mission.
Hope I wasn't interrupting it.
No. Fabrizio was only helping me reorganize inventory. You finished your deliveries then? Very good. It is almost as if our near-tragic accident never happened. With your help and Fabrizio's, I suppose this means my work is finished now.
Daisuke stares up at the dishes in the cabinet with an inscrutable expression. You wonder if now might be a good opportunity to bring out another side of Daisuke.
Perhaps I can rearrange the dishes again. Is it ever really a good time to relax? But you are not wrong. I suppose I could spare a moment to sit. Would you care to join me?
I was hoping to get time with you.
Oh. Well, I have the time now.
As you sit with Daisuke, both of you gazing up at the majesty of the china cabinet, you turn over the advice you received in your mind. You could talk to him about coffee, poetry, ceramics.
Pretty red toad.
Who told you that?
Beverly.
Beverly's job is to dispense beverages, not secrets. I have been betrayed. I am not hiding it, exactly, but I am not sharing it either, I suppose. I suppose you must think it strange for a dish as serious as I am to be writing poetry.
Find it quite romantic, actually.
Romantic? My poems were never love poems, but I am glad you seem to be a lover of poetry just the same. It seems like such a simple question. Friends, lovers, hobbies. I dropped them all one by one. They were pleasant, to be sure, but a distraction. When a relationship ended poorly, I often thought of how much time I'd wasted trying to please others. When a hobby reached a plateau, I felt as though I let time slip through my fingers. Time I could never get back. When I work too much, I do not have similar regrets. Or at least, I used to think so. Being forced to slow down has shown me perhaps my priorities have been incorrect for years. Now, faced with a quiet moment and friendly conversation, I find myself woefully inadequate, like a broken plate fused together with hot glue.
Love to help you work.
It is a kind offer, truly. But I am unsure if there's anything left to salvage here. I have much on my mind. Forgive my rudeness, but I must bid you farewell. I am no longer in the mood to chat.
Later. Talk to Tim.
What are you doing here? I told you to come at noon sharp. No, no, no!
Come on, don't be.
I am beyond mad. If you have any wish to retain some relationship with me, you will leave. I do not understand. Why do you stand here staring at me? I told you, I'm... Yeah. Run, for God's sake!
Timothy falls forwards onto his hands and knees, arching his back like a frightened cat. He almost looks like a Halloween decoration. He convulses, as though something terrible were ripping through his body. It's awful to see. It reminds you of the werewolf movies you've seen. But there's something feline about it all. He stills on the ground, and then he yawns and stretches, as though nothing strange had happened at all.
So sleepy. Yeah. Maybe time for a cat nap. What? This? Does it upset you, Master?
Master.
You own the clock, don't you? That makes you Timmy's owner. Yeah. You don't like it when Timmy calls you Master. Timmy will remember that, Master.
And what the heck is going on?
It's simple. Yeah. Timmy has a condition. It's tied to the clock. Timmy spends half the day like this.
Terrible cat boy.
Precisely. Timmy loves himself just the way he is. But when he's back to boring suit form, he hates himself. All he cares about is schedule. Yeah.
Sure, he's appointment scheduling.
Exactly. Master is so smart.
Timmy yawns and stretches, curling up on the rug in front of you.
Maybe you'll come back and play with Timmy later. So sweepy. Transformation takes a lot out of Timmy.
Okay, what time I come?
Timmy doesn't care. Yeah. Just come when Timothy tells you not to. Timmy is here before or after noon. Nap time now.
Oh. You. Hey.
Sorry about this one.
Whatever. When you're a trash can, you gotta have a pretty thick liner. But let's not get all counsel-y, okay? Not big on feelings. What do you got? Let's see it. That might be good. I've got a baller chopstick log cabin going and I want to build a deck for it. How old? Not sure I want to hear the explanation for that. Nice, a mystery. Fun to keep things interesting.
Interesting, but it's kind of great.
Why can't it be both? You guess? Well, yep, I'm convinced. Yucky waste. I've already told you this once. Why am I having to say it again? I don't like that kind of talk. I'm a fairly easygoing can. I think I'm asking for a lot. I'm seriously warning you now. Choose your words carefully.
These were the wrong words to choose. Cam turns his back.
Trash can is.
You. I have been waiting for you. You. I am working on outreach plans for the church. Every time I try to ask around the house about sinners in need of saving, I am insulted, turned away, or even shunned. And I am used to this, as preaching the truth is a truly thankless job. But I cannot do my job without some modicum of help. Most reject his message. They hate me because I tell them the truth. But I am used to this, and my work continues regardless. But in order for me to do it, I must go where I am needed. Where might I do my best work? Who is in most urgent need of my ministry? I cannot deny those two are in dire need of my help, but they are lost indeed. I would prefer to spend my time preaching to those who are more willing to listen at this point in time. There's still another thing I remain uncertain of. While his message of convection is perfect, I am not always perfect in my delivery. Tell me, what would be the best way to reach those yet lost in the shadows of oil?
Air fried food tastes.
Yes, that's it. They may argue all day about principle, but they cannot deny the truth of an air-fried French fry in their mouths. Warm, crispy, convenient. Yes. Yes, very good. I must return to my duties shortly, but before you go...
He hands you a pamphlet of some sort.
This.
It is a pamphlet with recipes for use with an air fryer. Scripture. If you do not wish to do the work, it will do it for you. Merely leave these lying around the house in plain view. Curiosity will do the rest.
Brilliant.
Isn't it? Valdivian distributes these with every air fryer sold. Magnificent, truly. Go now. Take the pamphlet with you. Study it. I shall have more for you later.
Sounds good.
As per usual, Fra Errol seems unconcerned with your response. He's gazing reverently at a pamphlet, just like the one he gave you, lost in a spiritual silence.
My God, go around the damn wall, man. We're focused on the kitchen.
Oh.
You don't see Daisuke right away, but as you approach, you hear him calling out to you.
Please, come in.
Alright.
Our conversation the other day showed me that I have been neglecting myself and my once beloved hobbies, and with my work done for the week, I found myself going mad for want of things to keep my hands busy. It felt like a good time to remind myself there's more to me than my deep and abiding love for dishware. I'm glad, because you are the reason I came to this realization in the first place. Indeed. When you injured me earlier, I was furious. I thought my worth lay only in my work. And now someone had taken my work from me. But being forced to lean on others allowed me to do things differently. I am embarrassed to admit that you and Caprizio have even improved on my processes in ways I hadn't imagined. I am far more efficient now. So if you allow me, I would like to invite you to indulge in a passion of mine. Poetry.
He gestures to a table laid out with paper, pens, and a few lit candles. It's all terribly romantic.
Your enthusiasm touches me. I am happy we share an appreciation for the arts.
Daisuke guides you to sit, not leaving you much choice in the matter. You take a seat and watch as he takes up his pen.
Let us begin then. Do not overthink it. Poetry is best when it flows from your mind to the pen with as little interference and delay as possible. Do not overwork your words, and do not worry about how it sounds. Simply write with your heart. If you begin with such an attitude, anything you do will be terrible and rotted to the core. Clear your mind and leave your negativity behind. Let us begin.
Daisuke's pen begins scratching against the paper immediately. Perhaps he's inspired already, or perhaps he's been preparing for this moment. You, on the other hand, simply stare down at the blank paper before you. You feel inspired by what's been building between you and
Let's write a
Daisuke,
love poem
and you
for
remember that Beverly said Daisuke would love a poem written for him. You begin to write.
You are writing away there. I look forward to seeing what you have produced. Already? Wonderful. Sounds a bit violent. I will take your word for it, but go ahead.
Daisuke, let me smash. I knew it was love when I saw your fine ash. You can crack my dishes, Poppy. You're so original, no copy. Let me get in those fine china guts. Anyone who doesn't like you, step on these nuts.
Daisuke stares at you in silence for a few interminable moments.
That was incredible. I've never been given such a personal gift. Thank you.
You could swear you see tears glimmering at the edges of his eyes.
I'm so moved, I barely know how to share my own now. But let me get on with it, before I embarrass myself making a scene.
Daisuke clears his throat, looking down at his paper with some mix of pride and excitement.
Since you entered my life, I have been renewed, like a forgotten subscription to a magazine. Your beautiful smile bathes me in sweetness, like a jar full of honey that has been knocked over on the shelf. The day you fell on top of me was a day of great change, like a pocket filled with quarters.
Quarters?
I hope we will fall on top of each other in a different setting one day.
He stops there, looking at you expectantly. It seems that is it, and he is deeply proud of himself.
You are too kind. Thank you. It has meant much to me to be able to share this part of myself with you. Thank you for being here with me.
It was my pleasure.
You and Daisuke sit in a pleasant silence together. When it comes time to part, you know neither of you will forget this moment. As you enter the kitchen, you're surprised to hear organ music.
Are you sure we can't try another track?
Again!
You got it.
Thy fans, thy grace, thy handle, thy interface. No. Oh, grease devil, take it all.
It's not that serious, man.
It is deathly serious.
The friar pounds his fist on the table.
I'm not sticking around for this. You can just sing it to yourself.
I must get this right.
Get what right?
Oh, it's you. I am composing a hymn to honor the glory and majesty of the air fryer. Music is, after all, one of the most universal languages. But if I cannot perfect my hymn, it is all for naught. I simply need to step out of my own mind. I am, perhaps, too close to the subject. Tell me, how does this strike you for a title? In the arms of the convection angels.
I think you can do better.
Better is not a helpful critique, but since you are unable to provide me anything actionable, I must revisit it without you. Now then, for the chorus, should I extol the virtues of the friar's purity, its efficiency, perhaps both, or should I mention its affordability?
All of the above.
Yes, I suppose there is room yet if I compose creatively. And finally, for the perhaps I should light a candle? No, too old-fashioned. Perhaps I will time it to incorporate the dignified beep of the friar.
Definitely
Yes. The grace of its beep, the flash of its most holy light. Yes, the beeping must be our grand finale. I've but one last thing to ask of you. Listen to this composition and tell me how it strikes you.
All right.
And tell me, how did that make you feel?
Tired.
I had hoped for more terrified and touched, but that will do. Here, I trust you. Hold on to the hymnal for now. Let it inspire beauty. I must track down Rainey at once. I need her backing, and she cannot hide from me forever. I shall have to perform it for you once it is truly complete. But until then, may you walk in the currents of convection.
Amen.
The friar sets off at a fast march, walking right past you, singing under his breath as he goes.
Hello, hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house. It's hard being an actor.
Jeremy, the cones are starting to melt.
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
How the hell are we supposed to talk to them?
Hey there. You look like you got a story you're itching to share. I take it you'd talk to the captain then, huh? Oh, heck, I don't like where this is going.
They said the Traveler was liked by everyone he met.
Come on now.
And that despite how rough things may have been in the past, he always did his best to support others.
Oh, this is the last time I confide in that salty son of a gun.
Seems like you're happy to help anyone, but you won't share even a little about yourself. Abel?
Yeah, look, I just... Time spent on me's time I'm not spending on others, right? You remind me of my old rectangular friend.
Rectangular friend?
You know, Dasha. Anyway, you remind me of her. She's a sly one, too. Always trying to get me to focus on myself.
You're more interested.
I don't think I have much of a choice.
Okay.
Kopi is in the middle of opening a bag of coffee beans, wafting their aroma towards her with a pleasant sigh.
Oh, hey! Welcome back. I hope you're in the mood for some delicious coffee. I just got him some fresh new beans, so they're gonna be nice and ready to grind. And, well, I'm looking to try something a little different today. So, what can I get for you today?
How do you?
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And... voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Well, that's the Italian word for milk. If you're in Italy, you have to order it as a cafe latte. Otherwise, they'll literally just give you a glass of milk.
Oh, that's...
Right? I don't think my nerves could handle being handed a glass of milk like that.
She shudders violently.
We'll see you next time.
Can't wait to be visited by nightmares. And only.
You've come to expect Nightmare's unsettling presence, but there's no getting used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine. She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
You can't move. You're not even sure where you are, or what you're lying down on. It's soft, though. You feel like you could really sink into it. When you try to swing your leg over to get up, you remain still. When you try to reach your hand toward the ceiling, your wrist remains firmly by your side. When you try to pry open your lips and scream, your muscles don't move. It makes you want to thrash around even more. You try to blink, you can't. Your eyes are stuck open. For some reason, this feels like the worst part, until there's a crash to your left. The sound of someone slamming open a door. Or maybe kicking it down. "Grab 'em, boys," you hear someone say in a gruff voice. No, you think. You're screaming inside your own head. You can't see whoever is there, but you can feel hands grabbing your limbs. A hand on your back as you're hoisted up. They carry you flat on their shoulders, and no matter how much you try to will yourself to move, you stay where you are. The only thing you can move are your eyes, and all they can see is sky as you are carried out of wherever you are. You realize you might be dreaming, but you can't blink. You can't will yourself to wake up. The sense of dread in your chest is too much to handle. You feel your heart will burst. You try your arm again. Nothing. Your legs. Nothing. When you try to inhale, there's nothing. You are still as stone. The people carrying you start to slow down. You are lowered down off their shoulders and onto something stiff. There are panels of wood in the peripheral of your vision. But it isn't until the lid slams closed that you realize where you are. You're in a coffin. Panic rises in your chest, but you're helpless as you feel the coffin slide down at an angle and settle in your grave. Thunk, thunk, thunk. There's the sound of dirt hitting the lid as you're buried alive. Suddenly, air fills your lungs, and you feel your lungs expand, and you're able to finally scream, "Help! Let me out of here!" You cry, pounding your hands on the lid. Thunk. The dirt continues coming down on you. You feel smothered by it. "Did y'all hear something?" You hear the gruff voice ask. "Nope." Someone else replies, "I'm in here! I'm in here!" You scream, pounding your fists on the old wood. The burial sounds finally come to a halt. You can still hear the people above you, though. What's the tombstone supposed to say? One of them asks. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. You'd only got half done anyway. The gruff voice responds. Even as you struggle against your fate, you realize no one will even know you're here. You're too late to free yourself. Oh, you do? What do you think the point is? That's true, but what do you think this teaches you? That's exactly it. Mediocrity is nothing to be ashamed of. Our progress-driven existence would have you believe that excellence is but it isn't. Mere existence is everything. You made it this far, and that's something to be proud of. Already broadening your horizons by peering into dark corners like myself. I'm proud of you. Keep peering.
All right. That's where we stop. Back tomorrow. Go from here. Appreciate everybody that stopped, stayed, followed. Haven't followed the Twitter or the YouTube. Appreciate it if you did that. Till then, great rest of your day. I will talk to you. Bye.